With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudner. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Now the big leg of Matt Prater ready to get this one started. And we are underway from the Superdome. From a yard or two deep, here comes the return. And not a good return here at all as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he takes us across the 15 to the 17. 5 yards on the game's first play, second down.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
Calling a gain of 4 there, so it sets up a big play here, third and a yard.
If you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Give him 12 yards there. The Chargers have a first down. Third and short, so didn't need much, but got a little extra on the backside. Nice run.
Chewed up the yardage, didn't he? To me, that was offensive line with leverage, good blocking angles, taking on a stacked defensive front. And once they chopped that little hole in the beginning, he took it and rambled.
And just the third play from scrimmage, wanted to avoid the 3-and-out and did just that. They'll try the air now with Herbert. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Picked off by the Hall of Famer Derek Brooks. And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line. That's kind of a double whammy. I mean, the interception on the opening drive, that's one thing. But to give him this field position, that's another.
Absolutely perfect start for this defense. They take the ball away on the opening possession. They know that their offense will get the ball to start the second half. They line them up in field goal position. And to me, they got a chance for a touchdown right here out of the gate.
Now a quick throw to Moss. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left.
Look, we came into this one focused on Randy Moss, and now he has our full attention with his first grab of the game.
Well, he's one of only 2 players to go a whole season averaging over 100 yards receiving and average a touchdown per game as well. That's a pretty impressive stat.
It really is, especially when you consider that every defense he faced was prepared for him and was kicking coverages in his direction.
Now with just 1 second showing on the play clock, we're going to get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on second down. And they'll send the tight end in motion left. Shotgun now for Brady. Getting this into the hands of Eric Dickerson. Avoids. Touchdown! Eric Dickerson from 13 yards out. And the Saints use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Now Matt Prater for the point after. And it's good as the Saints have a 7-0 lead. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. Now this will be returned from deep in the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Charger drive about to get going. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Perry. Despite a little power on the move, still tackled shy of the 20. And they only get a yard back there. They'll be left with a third down and long.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
How to approach this. Third down and 16 yards to go. Back to throw here, Herbert. He'll hit Jackson complete. And this will not get close to the first down marker as he's brought down at the 26. Here we go on fourth. Herbert. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down. I don't know if I agree with that. I guess they don't care if I agree with that. But, boy, you have to be surprised by that, right?
I definitely was surprised that they decided to go for it in this situation. But they must have either felt like they either had a great play call on or they're trying to show extreme confidence.
11 more yards that go around, a first down as well. That's probably as simple of a throw as he'll have all game.
And good for everyone. Good for his completion percentage. Good for the receptions for the receivers. But you know how they work on that. They have footballs with no laces. So that as soon as you get the snap, you're just throwing the football. All right, you're not trying to find the laces and grip it a certain way.
And the defense loses him. It's complete. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A. A big play there. 45 yards. And the Chargers are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Michael Badgley on for the extra point. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And he'll elect not to run with it. And a fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Brady wants to change up the look. He gets this one to Johnson. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. First time these two have hooked up this afternoon, and it's a first down. Zero hesitation that time. That was get ball, throw ball.
Yeah, it turned into a smoke route. If you see the coverage off the receiver, doesn't matter whether you call it a run or not. Just take the ball, get it out to it.
Well, looks like they'll move things around here. And they send Carmichael in motion right. On first down, Brady. Ball hit as he throws there, incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. Now Brady again. He's got the Hall of Famer, Harold Carmichael. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A gain of 28 yards there and give him the first down. In motion left comes Moss. Brady now on first down. This will be caught by Randy Moss. Call it a gain of a yard, and it's second down.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 27-yard line.
They'll send a receiver in motion left. Well, everybody was up there ready at the line of scrimmage, CD, but no snap, and the delay of game ensued.
Yeah, and I'm sure their head coach is asking the exact same thing. What's going on out there? Almost like they thought they had more time than actually was on the clock.
Ready? 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger. Hurt. Right there, hurt.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right.
60 Bobcat, 18, Pioneer.
Brady to throw on second down. Got a man, it's Randy Moss. Without the previous penalty, that would have been a first down. Instead, it's just a gain of 10. Brady to throw again. And he is caught. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
Throughout his career, Tom Brady has made a living with the quick pass, hasn't he? How about that one? A little slant inside, and I think his arm's gotten stronger throughout his career, too.
Yeah. You can just see one of many examples of why he's made more trips to the Super Bowl than any other quarterback.
Footwork, intelligence, competitiveness, that's Tom Brady in a nutshell.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. This is Eric Dickerson, 4-time rushing champ. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Eric Dickerson with his second touchdown here this first half. And the Saints have taken the lead. Extra point good by Prater. And that makes the score 14-7. Touchdown, out is Prater to kick. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The Charger drive about to get going. They trail a one-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. Now it's Herbert. Flush to his right. He gets it complete to Jackson. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 36 yards on the play. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Herbert. That's complete to his running back, Perry. And he's got this down to the 35. The Chargers passing game rolling a bit here. They've got another first. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. On 1st down, it's Herbert. They'll set up the screen to Perry. No gain on the screen there at 2nd down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Here's 2nd and 10. To the air again, Herbert. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, it looked like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion. They run with Perry. And they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to the 30. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. They snap it to Herbert. Escaping the pressure right. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by the 13-time Pro Bowler Ray Lewis. And the Saints are going to have it here just past the 25. They exited the pocket trying to improvise. That was a tough throw, and unfortunately, it wound up in the wrong pair of hands.
And Brandon, when you're on the run, sometimes your downfield vision can get skewed just a bit. Now, the beauty of extending a play is sometimes your receivers find their way open, but oftentimes you end up closing down part of the field and bringing those defenders to the ball. And that one was picked off.
So after the INT, it's Brady. And that one complete downfield to Johnson. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. From the left hash, this will be a 52-yard attempt. Prater's kick is good, and that will do it for this first half. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. Set now to go for the third quarter. The Saints have the lead and set to receive the kick. And the Saints hands team able to rein this one in. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators. They sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I'll guarantee he's been selling this one. We can get it, coach. We can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
That throw by Brady incomplete.
When you run in the slant, timing is everything. And against that man coverage, there was no space available. And incompletion as a result.
Glad to be in the great city of New Orleans. Rolling along here in the third quarter. 2nd and 10. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Brady will try again on 2nd down. by Moss. And he's going to get this inside the 30. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Brady now on first down. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. 2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack. Now Brady. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 13-yard line. Give him 18 on the play.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game.
Check. Back at 60. Cup 19.
Here's Brady to throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
That sure looked like a nice call by the defense, and they're very cohesive in their coverage. As soon as he cut inside, they broke on the football and met him as the ball got there and forced the incompletion.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left.
60 Alert.
Now Brady throwing on 2nd down. And he'll slide to a halt here, still a little shy of the first down marker. It's a gain of 9 yards, and they're going to face a 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. Now he won't quite make it. He needed 6, he got about 5. 4th down.
It's now 4th down.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Tom Brady with Charles Davis. As always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Now the big leg of Matt Prater ready to get this one started. And we are underway from the Superdome. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Already here, they'll audible to something else. To the air right away is Brady. And he's got Jamal Charles. On the move past the 40. Down the sideline he goes. Touchdown, Cowboys! Jamal Charles, 75 yards. And the Cowboys will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Charles is going to try and run.
If we had $1 for every time we heard a team talk about explosive plays and how valuable they are, we probably wouldn't have to work very much. And we just saw a big one there. And then they tried to go explosive again, going for 2.
Yeah, is that a little too risky, you think? Just kick the extra point?
And you know, I'm all about getting points. And if I feel good about my kicker, I go ahead and do that. But with that ball at the 2-yard line, going for 2, I think it's awfully tempting for teams nowadays.
Now a whistle, and I think a penalty here for a delay. No, they're going to say timeout. They did get the timeout in time. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. And now Brady going to change the play here. He gets it left side to Johnson. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, you know, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, you know, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
And the Cowboys' pressure gets there this time for the sack. And now an audible here into something else. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. A big-time play there for New Orleans. 57 yards.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, only they were all this easy because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball, one that they want to fix immediately.
In motion right here comes Johnson. And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. So second and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. From the gun, it's Brady. Completing it to the right side, Johnson. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. A big play there on the catch and run, and it'll move the chains. Working from the gun, it's Brady. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Though he's seen some good pressure defensively already here in the first quarter, here's another good example.
They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's second and goal now. Now Brady. This will be swung out wide for Taylor. Touchdown, Saints. Fred Taylor from 6 yards away. And the Saints are an extra point away now from moving out in front. Now Matt Prater for the point after. It's up and good, so they go the conservative route instead, and it gets them a 7-6 lead here in the opening quarter. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. Offense here set to begin the drive. And Charles, the name of the game last time, efficiency. Their very first snap, they connected for a quick touchdown.
They get more value than just the points from that series as well.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Derek Brooks. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line. Well, he had to fit that into a pretty tight window over the middle. And, Charles, I think they were in zone defensively, weren't they?
They certainly were. Nice read on your part. And sometimes the quarterback isn't fooled between zone and man. Sometimes just fooled by the type of zone that he sees. Because oftentimes, those linebackers will vacate and run downfield with receivers. In this case, he played a pure zone and was in the wrong spot for the QB.
The ball comes out, but this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. You can almost see inside his face mask there the look of relief. He coughed it up, but it goes out of bounds. They keep it.
Someone carrying around the lucky horseshoe, aren't they? If I were him, I'd go out and play the lottery after that one. A very fortunate man.
And they're operating in plus territory here. They're thinking points. Definitely don't want to lose the football at this juncture. In motion left goes Carmichael. Brady now to throw. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Zaven Collins. Now 2 sacks for him already here in this first quarter of play. Here is third and quite a ways. Brady going to throw. Is going to be incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. How about this? They'll change it at the line. Brady to throw for it on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Saints' decision to go for it backfires. And the Cowboys' defense is going to get them the football back. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys' offense. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he'll get this into the hands of Hill, complete. And he's finally taken down, and it's a big gain there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. To throw is Brady. This taken in by Kincaid. And they're going to get this down inside the 15. Into the red zone, it's Brady. Touchdown, Cowboys! Tyreek Hill, a 14-yard touchdown. And the Cowboys are once again back in front. Now Younghoe Koo for the extra point. And he puts this one through as the lead moves to 13-7. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And last time they were stopped on 4th down, had a drive stalled out. We'll see how they respond this go-around.
I'm eager to see what their mindset is, because moving the ball, feeling good, and then that abrupt stop on 4th down. Do they go back to the bench and go, oh, boy, they got something for us? Or do they go to the bench and say, we blew it ourselves. Let's get back out there and move the ball again.
And is it different when you get stopped on 4th versus punt? Is that more motivation for the defense, a little more confidence?
I think as a defense, you're so excited with a 4th down stop. Making them punt, that's your goal anyway. But a 4th down stop, that's almost a sign of disrespect that they went for it in the first place. And when you get that, you feel great about yourselves.
Brady's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw. Open man downfield is Johnson. Down to the 10. Touchdown, New Orleans. Calvin Johnson, 75 yards. And the Saints strike quickly here to tie up the ball game. Prater for the extra point. And with it, his guys take the lead here by a point. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And he'll elect not to run with it. A fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. We have witnessed touchdowns on back-to-back drives. We'll see if the offense can continue this uptick here.
And I know you're looking at me funny. You're wondering when I'm going to get upset watching these guys go up and down field, aren't you?
I wasn't looking at you. I've got something in my eye.
That's the excuse that you always use for something like that. Listen, I appreciate good offensive football as much as the next person. When it's played well and is skillful, I'm with it. And right now, this is exciting.
Oh, the defender likes it. Now a pass hauled in downfield. The two big plays right in succession as this one goes for 27. Brady going to shift him around. Back back to throw now on first down. Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. So second and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. They run over center with Charles.
They did a really nice job there defensively. They started the play out, didn't give him a cutback lane. On each play, you have guys what I call our BCR players. Guys are responsible for the bootleg, for the cutback, and for the reverse. They played that one perfectly.
And rode him right out of bounds. Now the Saints will use their third and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Koo knocks this one through the post, and they have regained the lead. So a good snap, good hold, and right down the middle.
Never in doubt. Just the way you used to hit them, partner.
You mean like kicking the ball?
Exactly.
Well, that was in high school.
Doesn't matter. I don't care what level. You hit them, they go through.
But no run back here. Fair catch, and this will come out to the 25. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And they send Carmichael in motion right. On 1st and 10, here's Brady. And he will go down. A Cowboys sack. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Throwing now is Brady. Getting this into the hands of Eric Dickerson. Down the right sideline. And he steps out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35. A big play there on the catch and run. 54 yards. On 1st down, Brady. This one complete to Jordan Reed. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 1st down now, but that clock rolling. Here's Brady. Out to the left here to Reed. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. Another connection between the two. This one good for 12 and a 1st down.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. It moves right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal.
And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And this will be scooped up in the end zone. A defender gets there, and it's a touchdown. Once that ball was loose, the question was, would this be 2 or would it be 6? It's 6. The defense able to pounce on it.
And for the offense, the training didn't really kick in, did it? Once that ball comes loose, you've got to get on it, make sure that you recover it, or make sure you punch it out of the end zone. Anything but give it to the defense to score a touchdown.
Koo able to connect on the extra point, and that makes this a 9-point game. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And he'll elect not to run with it. And a fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Well, not much time remains here in this first half. We'll see if they can get something out of this drive, at least a field goal. They could certainly use it down by 2 scores. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it'll be second down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Brady wants to change up the look.
79 Broncos. Hey.
2nd and 3. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
They certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Now Brady. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues.
And there was absolutely zero pressure on the quarterback on that play. 3rd down, and he has all the time in the world to eventually find an open receiver for a first down pickup.
Again, they'll throw with Brady. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by A.J. Terrell. Down the sideline he goes. And a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line. An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
A first down carry here for Charles. Brought down at the 20. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Well, they were handed great starting field position on this drive, but now they face a 3rd and 4. Here's Brady to throw. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
The way he's been slinging in the first half, you expect everything he throws to go for a touchdown, but I guess he's got to wait to try and pick up that 3rd, isn't he?
Yeah, I thought he had him for a second, but you're right, not to be. Koo knocks this one through the post, and that will extend their lead even further. So the interception set him up with terrific field position, but 3 points, the end result.
Yeah, we can make this one pretty simple, partner. You always want to end drives with points, but that's one that you're going to look back on and probably say, we should have done better there.
4 seconds, all that remain here this first half as the kick gets away. And we'll still have time for 1 play before the half as this will be fair caught and brought out to the 25. The final shot before half for Brady. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. picked off by the 13-time Pro Bowler Ray Lewis. And the Cowboys are going to get the football back as time will run out in this third quarter of play. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Saints going to go on offense first, and they trail here as we begin quarter number 3. And the fair catch signaled for and taken, so they'll begin this third quarter from their 25-yard line. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, you know, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
Johnson, the man in motion right. And now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield. And they're going to speed things up here. Now Brady going to change the play here.
At the 45-yard line.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up third down.
When you see those RPOs run, you need the first man to attack and be a disruptor. And on that play, he closed down fast and helped knock it away.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
Warriors 70, Buffalo 18, Mustang 19, 70 range, 70 range.
Brady to throw again. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he gets it just shy of midfield, but that's not enough. He's short of the marker. I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this third quarter as he'll go for it on fourth down. Brady. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Saints first down as they get it rather easily there. A gain of 9 on 4th and 3.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Now Brady. And the Cowboys' pressure gets there this time for the sack. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
Big loss on the play. Brings up second down.
Throwing on second and long. Brady. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
A long way to go here on third down for the 8th play of the drive. Johnson goes in motion left. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A real letdown defensively. That was third and a bundle. But but they allow the conversion. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. In motion right goes Johnson. Brady now on first down. And Brady going to be intercepted a third time. And the Cowboys are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the third quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this third quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10. And Brady's throw there, incomplete.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Brady will try again on second down. Under pressure, and down he goes. They're going to hurry back to the line now. On 3rd and long, it's Brady. That ball caught by Harrison. Down the right sideline. Touchdown. Marvin Harrison, 67 yards. And the Cowboys are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter. Now Mike McCarthy going to decide to go for 2 here. Charles is going to try and run. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more. And so they run it in on the 2-point try. You know, so often, Charles, we talk about from the offense's perspective what you do on the 2-point conversion. How about the defense? How do they play run versus pass?
It's really difficult for them because I think most teams want to play for the pass. That's what they see most teams do. And so are you able to mass enough people inside if the team decides to run it? Very difficult. I think what you're seeing a lot more now, people blitzing the 2-point conversion. They want you to make a quick decision and make it right now.
There, the offense wins the battle for 2. Brady now on first down. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. In need of only about the length of the football here on second down. To throw is Brady. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. Still going inside the 20. Touchdown, New Orleans. Eric Dickerson, 65 yards. And the Saints have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Now Prater to add the PAT. And that will cut this lead down to 13. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Well, there are two scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
Well, that throw by Brady incomplete.
It's always tough trying to keep your guy upright when he's trying to throw the football. When you're dealing with those big, bad guys on the defensive front, it's even tougher. And this time, those guys on the opposite side won the battle, getting to the quarterback and knocking him into an incompletion.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. And now they're in the hurry-up. Brady going to shift him around. They go play action here on first down. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Play action is supposed to be used to slow down pressure, slow down blitzes. In this case, though, if it takes a little too long to develop, you got people right in your face.
And lucky just to get rid of the ball with the arm going forward. Could have been a fumble. He's going to let this go deep for Jackson. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
And they're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
Now a play fake. Brady. He wants it all for the end zone. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. The fourth touchdown pass of the game for Tom Brady. And the Cowboys have pretty well put it away here in the fourth quarter. The Cowboys offense will stay out there as they'll go for two. Charles is going to try and run. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up two more.
Saints 21. Youngway Koo set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25.
Saints take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Shotgun now for Brady. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. And quickly, they get to the line.
That's good for us Saints. First and 10 at the
From midfield, here's Brady. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by his former Super Bowl teammate, Darrelle Revis. And they will finally get him as he's all the With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game...
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Now the big leg of Matt Prater ready to get this one started. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team. And this will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line. First play, first pass for Brady. He'll drop this off to Peyton. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. A big play that time on the catch and run. And the Patriots will get a new set of downs.
That turned into a very well-orchestrated play right there. Going to work his way out of the backfield to the right. And after he looked it in, he found plenty of space to roam and picked up big yardage.
A first carry for the Hall of Famer. It's Walter Payton. And he'll work this forward for about 3. It's second down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
And he's taken down here by the Saints. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. 3rd and 9 here. To throw, it's Brady. That's complete to his running back, Peyton. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. It'll be a loss of 2, maybe 3 on the play. And that'll bring up 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Brady. He's going to let this go deep for Jackson. That's caught inside the 20. Fourth down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. They'll try the right side here with Peyton. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
Second and 10. Now a handoff inside. It's Peyton. And this time he's going backwards. So after the no gain on the last attempt, here they get him behind the line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. Bear in mind, that wasn't a big lineman back there for the tackle for loss. That was a cornerback.
So are you saying the myth has been shattered? That all of them are not just cover corners? Some of them actually will stick their nose in and tackle when necessary? That's what we just saw, isn't it?
Touchdown, Patriots! An 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Patriots will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. Point after try forthcoming. And he gets it to make it 7-0 Patriots. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And he'll elect not to run with it. The fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. They'll start this drive out on the ground. They'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. In motion right here comes Johnson. Meanwhile, Brady's throw complete there to Johnson. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Ready for the second quarter from New Orleans. It's the Saints in possession, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Brady wants to change up the look. The man in motion left here, Johnson. On first down, Brady. Flushed out right. And he'll just get rid of it.
That was an interesting look there, because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Johnson, the man in motion right. And this will be caught at the 30. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. Now Brady again. Open man downfield is Johnson. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Larry Wilson. And he takes this one back into the end zone. The Patriot defense has a touchdown. We thought this defense would be opportunistic, and they were. Here, you're already up. Now you got a 2-touchdown lead. I tell you, going out there on defense, did they have a little bit of extra momentum with a score already on the board?
Oh, without a doubt. That already felt good to them, and they took it and used it and obviously put up another one. But here's the thing now. Some defense coordinators might want to pull their guys back a little bit because they don't want them to make mistakes because they're too overamped. Others say, I've got 2-touchdown lead. Go get them, guys. They'll be even more aggressive.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Fair catch called for and taken back near the goal line. So that'll come out to the 25. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. Eluding the pressure right. That's down the field to Moss, complete. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Boy, 30 more yards and another first down. 2 minutes to play first half. It's 14-0. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. In motion, the tight end. Throwing on first down, it's Brady. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. In motion comes the tight end left. Again, it's Brady. And he's got him. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Harold Carmichael, a 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Saints have cut it back within a score. Extra point good by Prater. And that'll make our score 14-7. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. But no run back here. Fair catch, and this will come out to the 25. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. Now Brady. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Brandon, once that one broke down, there were only so many options left for him to take. Fortunately, only first down, so he smartly got the yardage he could get and didn't worry about trying to turn it into a bigger play and end up taking a bigger loss. Here, they hope they can regroup and get something different going here on second down.
Here's Brady to throw. Trying to get it to Jackson, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Akeem Talib. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Prater on and the extra point. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And they're going to start in a hole as he's brought down at the 11. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And that 14-0 lead to begin the ball game, well, that's gone now. Time to regroup.
I think even up 2 touchdowns, they knew this wasn't going to be a walk in the park, and I think that's why we would see the head coach going up and down the sidelines telling his team, let's stay with it, let's keep going. It's almost like he knew they were going to make their run at him, and they have. As you said, let's see if they can regroup and get going again.
Into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Picked off by Akeem Talib. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line. Now Brady going to change the play here. In motion right goes Johnson. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Well, they certainly knew their challenge as this series began, and they got to stop on play number 1. Goal now, get 2 more stops and limit the damage to a field goal.
Brady again here on 2nd and 10. That is caught. It's Calvin Johnson. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. 19 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it 1st and goal. They'll try to run for it here with Dickerson. And he takes it across and into the end zone. Touchdown, Saints. Eric Dickerson, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Saints will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Prater for the extra point. And the lead is now 21-14. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And just shutting him off there. And not a very good return at all as he won't even get this back to the 15. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here.
Deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
Not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. Pass taken in by his big tight end. Look at the big man rumble. Mark Andrews, and all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Mark Andrews taking it in. And the Patriots are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half. Coup for the extra point. He's got it, and we're all tied at 21. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And he'll elect not to run with it. And a fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And they've got a little under 40 seconds to go if they want to try to put something together here. They'll send a receiver here in motion right. That one complete downfield to Johnson. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. As the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
18 rep. Track 60. Street. Hey, smash.
In motion right here comes Johnson. Flush to his right. And this one too low.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
And now they'll shift things around. Looking back to the air on second down, it's Brady. Completes it to Carmichael over the right side. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line. The Saints passing game in sync and moving the football. It's a first down. Brady going to shift him around. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. This is caught. Touchdown, Saints. Calvin Johnson as the first half is winding down. And the Saints have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Extra point good by Prater. And they will take a 7-point lead. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll...
And Brady going to be intercepted a third time. Jeremy Chin picks it off. And the Saints are in great shape. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Now the big leg of Matt Prater ready to get this one started. And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here. A bit of a jump there, CD. He breaks the line, and that'll be 5 yards.
And you've got to stay more disciplined than that, Brandon. That's just a free gift to the offense.
So this helps to start a drive. After the penalty, it'll be 1st and 5. Straight ahead is Hall. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Here's Locke. Williams brings it in. A good pick up there, 20 yards. A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door, 1st and goal. They get this out left, and this will result in him losing yardage back to the 3. It'll go as a loss on the play, not what you need down here. It's going to be 2nd and goal.
Now that was well defended, and as a cornerback, what you're taught when you see a wide receiver screen, either you get underneath the play before the blocking forms, or you're going to have to fight your way through it by getting through some blocking. That was a really nice play there.
So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, 2nd and goal. They'll look to run with Hall. And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2. So can this New Orleans defense stand tall again? 3rd and goal.
It's now 3rd and goal.
Hall again. And he will take it in. Touchdown, Commanders. Breece Hall taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Commanders are on the board first here this afternoon. Now for the point after. It's good, and Washington will take a 7-0 lead. Kick team out there for the Commanders as they send this one away. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
Play clock down to 2, and we get a signal and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. And they'll bring the big tight end across the formation left. On 1st and 10, here's Brady. He's got the Hall of Famer, Harold Carmichael. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 12 yards there, good for a Saints first down.
Defensively going forward, they're going to have to watch out for him on plays just like that. It's a drag route across the field, and they're trying to free him up and let him run after the catch. That won't be the last time we see that play, and it works there to pick up a first down.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. Oh, he can't get away, and Brady will go down. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Brady's throw there complete. He's across midfield. Now inside the 25. Touchdown, New Orleans. Eric Dickerson, 70 yards. And the Saints are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. Prater for the extra point, and we are tied at 7.
Matt Prater set to kick off.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Here comes Hall. He's going to bring it out. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. On 1st and 10, Locke. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Williams. Calling a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Now Locke. Escaping the pressure right. And Luck will slide to a halt with a first down in tow. It's a pickup of 6.
As he came to the line of scrimmage, he knew he didn't need much to reset the chain. So when he saw the space he needed, no hesitation. He went to the marker and got his guys a first down.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
These two teams all tied after one.
The score tied 7-7.
Second quarter now from our nation's capital, and it's Washington in possession of the football as they've got it with a 2nd and 13 forthcoming. Luck now to throw. He'll buy some time right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Needs something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Now it's Luck. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
And that's a good bounce back after giving up a touchdown on the opening drive. Just 1 first down permitted and then out Obviously, no loss of confidence with that defense, and now they get to turn it back to their offense.
They're going to go for it here on fourth. Luck in the offense is going to stay out there. That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. On fourth down, here's Pat McAfee to kick it away. This is fielded at the 27. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And the Saints will take over with a first down and 10. A good starting spot for the Saints as they come up first and 10 at their 35-yard line. And they send Carmichael in motion right. Snap comes at 1, and it's Brady. That one complete down the field to Gonzalez. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A very nice pickup of 33 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's first and 10 just outside the 30. And now we're going to get a timeout called by the Washington defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. And they send Carmichael in motion right. Brady now on first down. A throw left side complete to Harold Carmichael. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. This gain not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two. Brady wants to change up the look. Johnson, the man in motion right. He's got it. Touchdown. Tony Gonzalez from 21 yards away. And the Saints have taken the lead. Extra point good by Prater. And that makes the score 14-7.
14. Commanders 7. Matt Prater set to kick off.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. Here comes Hall. He's going to bring it out. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
At their own 13-yard line.
Let's go.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula to get them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter, 14-7. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. Now, following the sack, they'll come up here on a 2nd down and 12. Love. He's got this to Williams, complete. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. First down now, but that clock rolling.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Out of the gun, they run it with Hall. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now Luck says let's get going as he'll hustle him to the line.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 35.
2nd and 11. He's got it to Williams. So the pitch and catch good for 11. And they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches.
Brings up 3rd down.
Now Luck. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
Like what I see so far out of this defense, because they've been showing their best coverages on 3rd down. So far, only allowed 1 conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
On 4th down, Luck. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked off by Kirby Joseph. And the Saints will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line.
At their own 43-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And with great starting field position and a couple of timeouts at their disposal, they'll certainly have the green light here. That throw by Brady incomplete. Maybe a little over-anxious in the pocket there. He just didn't look comfortable on that throw.
No, he didn't, because it wasn't his normal fluid delivery. And I think you might have had it right. Wasn't really confident with what he saw downfield, and almost felt like he wanted to pull that one back.
In motion right goes Johnson. This will be caught by Harold Carmichael. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. The big gainer there on the catch and run, 37 yards. So a big play as it gets him all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. Into the red zone, it's Brady. And the catch made by Johnson. And the Saints are going to have a 1st and goal as he's taken down at about the 8-yard line. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Not liking the look. They'll change the play. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Eric Dickerson with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Saints will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Prater for the extra point, and it's now 21-7.
Matt Prater set to kick off.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. No run back here for Hall, and this will come out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range. And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. Now Washington going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts, as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. Throwing on 2nd and long. Luck. And his throw here's incomplete.
Well, he certainly thought he had a window to push that ball downfield, but as soon as he released the throw, the corner was there to slam that window shut.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Back to throw. Luck. They'll roll him out right. That is caught. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. Now Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Now a 1st down throw. Luck. That one tipped, and it's incomplete. Well, good hands there defensively. At 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Again, Luck. Yeah. He's got a man complete. And he's finally down at the 21-yard line. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Set now to go for the third quarter. The Saints have the lead and set to receive the kick. With a fair catch taken short of the goal line, and they'll begin this third quarter at their own 25. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner.
Yeah, they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Steeler legend Troy Polamalu with a pick. And the Commanders are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. Now he dumps this off over the middle. And he'll take this from one 47-yard line to the other. A gain of 6. Here's Locke.
At the 47-yard line.
And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the number one thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Jeremy Chin picks it off. Then he will take it across midfield and down to the 45. So they tried to take the deep shot there, but this defense up to the task.
And a lot of times when you air a ball out like this, if it does get intercepted, there's going to be a lot of space out there to set up a return. And remember, you've got 5 big offensive linemen out there playing on their feet in open space. Not a skill most of them possess. That allows for extra yardage on the return.
And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now a quick throw to Moss. Down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line. And now Brady going to change the play here.
2nd and 4 at the 6-yard line.
Throw left side complete. That's Johnson. Touchdown.